Saco is a beautiful city in a great location.
We're a great blend of coastal beaches, a nice, vibrant downtown, and then a rural area, all within very short distance of each other.
So it's a great mix of everything you could imagine as a small little community.
We have about 120 miles of roadway, combination of sort of old mill town, built out area, very close to the roadways. And then you get into the more rural areas that have slowly been moving from old multi-acre lots to smaller subdivisions that are, looking for some connectivity. Our road paving cycle is probably 12 to 20 years. It's almost like a blank canvas to some degree. If you're putting new pavement down, you can change the striping, you can change where the travel lanes are, you might be able to reduce how many travel lanes there are for cars, add bike lanes, you could look at bump outs for getting pedestrians a little bit shorter crosswalk, a little bit better visibility as they're entering the crosswalks.
We have had aspects of complete streets built into what we've been doing. There is a regional complete streets policy through GPCOG, Greater Portland Council of Governments, and Portland Area Comprehensive Transportation System, PACS. And so what we have been doing this spring is working on a policy that's through our Traffic Safety Committee that's a local policy based on the regionally adopted policy.
Maine is an aging state, and we think complete streets can make all the difference. I want to see people running into neighbors face to face rather than behind windshields.
The end goal is to really get people to destinations where they would be walking or biking and make sure that when we have the option of getting people there when they're not in cars, that they can get there safely.
It's all about connectivity. People like to live in rural communities, and that's where they are. Maybe it's a little bit more affordable. They like the walkability, they like the sense of community, but again, they need the connection. So the Downeaster train makes 5 round trips a day from Brunswick, Maine, which is about 30 miles north of Portland, all the way to Boston. It's been around since 2001. It's been hugely successful.
Saco having its own train stop right downtown has been fabulous. About 2006 or 7, we added a multi-million-dollar transportation center right at the stop. So it has really brought some vitality to the downtown. It's been great.
Saco is fortunate to have its own transit organization, Biddeford Saco OOB Transit, which offers fixed route transportation. One of the difficulties is when people are asked to give up their keys as they get older, there's very few options for transportation.
My mom moved in with me about 2 years ago after she had a stroke. Almost exactly a year later, I woke up one morning and I had an incredible headache, and I was actually having a ruptured brain aneurysm. Because Saco and Maine in general have such an aging population, they have made it a priority to provide all kinds of services and organizations to really support people aging in place.
Age Friendly Saco is an all-volunteer organization. We started in 2016, and so it is an organization that seeks to help people stay in their homes as they age. In 2023, we applied for and received an AARP Challenge Grant with the Toyota Foundation. We're able to start an on-demand shared ride service, the Age Friendly Saco Mobility Shuttle. We provide transportation for essential services such as grocery shopping, going to the community center.
We really know in Saco and in other communities nationwide that we have to invest in our infrastructure, and that's going to take multi-year approaches. And so to have an option for microtransit that fills in some of that gap is really important.
Hi Linda, how you doing?
I was actually not able to drive for 6 months, but I was able to get rides that are provided by volunteer members of the community. And it allowed me to go to like physical therapy appointments. It allowed me to continue to be independent.
It started out with medical rides, so we would drive seniors to medical appointments, and it really blossomed. It really took off. They're very important to me, seniors too. I really feel like if I can help out in that way, I will.
I can't imagine actually not having it because it has made a huge difference.
Across the board, we want to make sure it's a welcoming, inviting, straightforward transportation network that serves their needs regardless of what they are and regardless of how they want to get around.
We should be making certain that it's transportation for all. And for all means different levels of services, not just fixed route, but ones that are easily accessible for all.
People want a walkable community, which is why the Complete Streets program is so important, because people want to be able to get around, but sometimes they want to be able to go somewhere else and may not have a car.
As we grow, the Complete Streets are just going to add to the quality of life.
Heck, from the time you're 5 years old to 55 to 85, no reason in the world you can't be out there enjoying yourself on foot and or on bicycle.